Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order for you to move forward in alignment with your higher self. As I do in all of my readings, I've pulled the overall energy and clarified those messages, as well as the overall theme for the reading, which we'll take a look at in just a second. I still have the tarot deck we'll be pulling from, as well as the clarification deck and the advice deck that I'll be using to close out the reading in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. All right, Cancer. In your recent past, you have conclusions are within reach with the Hermit in reverse. Your recent past is definitely an energy of feeling very alone. Whether or not this was kind of your choice, I feel like there's this energy of hermit mode, kind of pulling back your energy, kind of me, myself, and I kind of energy is what this feels like. Definitely feel like you were going through kind of a challenging time here, but I feel like all of this is actually leading to good stuff, which I feel we'll see in kind of how things unfold. Because in your current energy, you have a new start is coming with the Knight of Pentacles here. So there's obviously some new beginning that you're wanting, a new start in love, in your career, in your finances, whatever the case might be. And with the Knight of Pentacles, that's kind of an energy of slowly but surely you have been headed in that direction. Now, the overall theme of the reading is know thyself. So I feel like through this process, you've really gotten to know yourself. I feel like you've, kind of through this hermit energy, maybe you've done a lot of healing or introspection. Either way, the energy that I get for your immediate future, because you have stepped out of your comfort zone with the Nine of Pentacles, this kind of feels like your coming out party is a good way of saying that. Almost like your reveal, like you're stepping into kind of like getting back into life a little bit. Like I said, you've been a little bit withdrawn. It kind of feels like you're stepping out of that energy, but in a more authentic, aligned way. Like it feels like through what you've been through, you've kind of shed a little bit of who you used to be, stepped a little bit more into who you are wanting to become. And as you pursue life with that energy, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's going to start to attract wish fulfillments and desires, things that align more with you. But let's jump into, because again, overall energy, so it's going to be kind of vague, but let's jump into tarot and see what tarot has to say for you. Recent past for Cancer, clarifying conclusions are within reach with the Hermit in reverse. What does Cancer need to know about their past energy? Whoa, that was a lot. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to take it. There you are, Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Sun in reverse, Devil in reverse, Ace of Cups, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, Seven of Swords. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so there's this general energy of lacking fulfillment, lacking happiness, kind of lacking joy here. Not that you've have been just a miserable person. That's not what I'm saying. But I do feel like there's this energy in your recent past of just feeling as if you're lacking the light, the sun, the bright energy in your life. Now, I feel like that, because here's the Seven of Swords. So there's a lot of energy surrounding you that is very unknown. And I feel like that has been very uncomfortable for you, which the unknown, it makes plenty of sense. The unknown is very uncomfortable. And whenever we're experiencing that energy of being in the unknown, our fear kind of has a tendency to run wild. And through that energy, we kind of uncover how we're holding ourselves back in certain ways. I feel like that's kind of what your past energy was about. like getting real with yourself, figuring out how you've been in your own way, how you've been holding yourself back, doing a lot of reflection, like I said, and kind of stepping into a more authentic version of yourself so that you can live a life that aligns more with kind of your desires, with the joy and fulfillment that you're ultimately seeking. Because, a lot of times we sometimes wake up and we realize that we're living a life that we once thought that we wanted, but that doesn't really align with us anymore, which is super common. I mean, life is about growth, and there are going to be different periods of your life where you want different things and you resonate with different situations and different people. And the most important thing that we do is allow ourselves to kind of let go and go with the flow of that, because that's how we constantly evolve and level up and experience new more aligned situations, which I feel is a lot of what this reading is about. What else does Cancer need to know about their recent past? There was an energy, and I feel like this might go a little bit further back than just your recent past. But there's this energy of chasing kind of, and I just kind of said this, but I'm going to elaborate on it further. With the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like chasing a version of yourself or a life for yourself that didn't truly align with your soul. Maybe friends or relationships that you thought that you needed, but that didn't truly see your value, or career paths, or just general life paths that didn't allow you to experience kind of the joy and fulfillment that you were seeking. And I feel like you kind of got to this point where you realized that you were really tired of that, kind of tired of chasing what wasn't working or what didn't align with you or what really ultimately didn't make you happy. And, through kind of recognizing that, we start to learn that a lot of the things that we thought we needed to be happy were ultimately kind of our limiting beliefs about what was possible for us in terms of being happy. And so I feel like that's kind of a lot of what you were uncovering here. So this is a deeply transformative period of your life for sure. What else does Cancer need to know about their recent past? Yeah, the Hierophant with the High Priestess here. I mean, it kind of feels like, this feels like spiritual awakening kind of energy. Is exactly what it feels like. A deep awakening in your past energy that kind of caused you to, like I said, like this hermit mode energy, withdraw a little bit, pull back your energy. And I will say that when you're kind of going through an awakening of some sort, kind of, deepening your awareness, getting to know yourself on a deeper level, it can be very lonely and it can be very isolating, because you start to realize that not everybody wants to grow. Not everybody wants to change. Not everybody can come with you on this journey. You start to realize that, the path of growth, it can be very isolating at times, because you're kind of shedding things that don't align with you anymore and getting rid of things that don't, fully have the ability to give you the kind of happiness and fulfillment that you're ultimately desiring of. And I feel like that's a lot of what this was about. But yeah, definitely like a deep kind of awakening in your recent past. And I feel like you've just kind of been navigating that in a way ever since that happened. So let's get more. What is Cancer dealing with in their current energy? A new start is coming with the Knight of Pentacles. Current energy for Cancer. The Eight of Swords. Oh, I love this energy for you. Okay, you might be like, why? Because you might not be feeling the positive aspect of this energy. Because here's the Hermit in reverse. So you're still kind of in this like self-isolating period. Now, with it being in reverse, it can be isolation to the point of detriment. So maybe withdrawing your energy too much, but you're gonna do what you feel you need to do. So I'm certainly not here to criticize that. As you're working through your current energy, which again still feels pretty challenging, just know that you're working through a lot of the limiting beliefs that have been placed on you by society, your caregivers, your experience growing up, and you're kind of stepping into not just a new version of yourself, but a new idea of what you want your life to look like. For so long, in kind of what I now refer to as my past life, I thought that I wanted to be this super successful businesswoman. I was a financial advisor. I dabbled in real estate a little bit, and I thought that that's what I wanted. I wanted to work really, really hard. I wanted to make a lot of money, and I wanted to be super successful. And it didn't take me very long, luckily, to figure out that wasn't ever going to make me happy. That I wasn't enjoying what I was doing it for an outcome. And I started to learn that I didn't really know what I wanted. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't really know what my passions were. I didn't really know myself. And that kind of led to my spiritual awakening, that along with a not so great relationship. And through that experience, I kind of realized the ways that I had learned to define my own happiness and my own success that actually had nothing to do with me actually figuring out what made me happy. And I feel like a lot of times we kind of fall into a life that aligns with, what we had been taught or what we thought we wanted for so long. And then we kind of realize that wasn't really our desires. That wasn't really our path. It was the path that our life kind of was like placed us on. I always say that we have a life that we have a fate and we have a destiny. Your fate is going to be kind of the path of experiencing karmic cycles over and over again, the path that is laid out in front of you through limiting beliefs and trauma and the ways that you've internalized limiting ideas about you and yourself throughout your experiences. And then we have a destiny, which is where we break free from all of that and you start to uncover who you really are and what it is that you really want out of life. And then you start to realize that you're powerful enough to make it happen. That very much feels like what you're going through. Like, if I could explain it, it's like you're breaking out of your fate and stepping into your destiny. And that is an incredibly magical energy for you to be in. But yeah, it's very challenging, this kind of deep awakening that you've been going through. But just know that the energy that you've been, the work you've been doing, the healing you've been doing, it hasn't gone in vain. Maybe it hasn't led to what you want it to yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to. It's a process, and you're certainly pretty deep in the middle of a journey here. Current energy for Cancer. So here you are again, King of Cups this time, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Ooh, Cancer. Okay. You're very, and I said this in your recent past, there's a lot kind of unknown, it feels like, around you. And I still feel like that's the case. You are very out of your comfort zone. And I feel, when we're out of our comfort zone, our fear, like I kind of said, can run rampant. But you need to know that being outside of your comfort zone is a really good thing, because that's where we allow the universe to do its best work, because we're no longer trying to control the outcome. We're no longer trying to control, how things are going to go, when they're going to happen, what they're going to look like. We kind of let go and we allow the universe to do its thing. So right now, you might feel out of your comfort zone and like you're continuously being pushed outside of your comfort zone. Just know that is because the universe is trying to lead you to the desires that you've been wanting all along. So, sometimes things don't look the way that we expected them to. Just know that slowly but surely you are very much headed in the right direction toward what it is that you want here. Current energy for Cancer, what Cancer needs to know about their current energy. Okay. Another way to kind of explain that, like, from fate to destiny is like breaking out of survival mode. You know, you've been in survival mode for so long. So you have the Five of Swords, the Empress in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups here. You've been in survival mode for so long, just trying to keep your head above water, spinning your wheels, burning yourself out, sacrificing your needs and relationships, for the sake of, trying to survive, trying to protect yourself, trying to keep yourself safe. But in the end, all that's kind of led you to is lacking fulfillment and joy and the love that you ultimately deserve. And as you uncover the ways that you've kind of held yourself back because you've limited yourself to what you think is possible, the more you can start to take steps in a different direction towards what is actually possible. So many of us have a tendency to settle in our relationships or in our careers or in our financial situations because we genuinely believe that that's as good as it can get for us. So we take what we can get because the thought of, taking a chance of experiencing or creating more for ourselves is really scary, because what if we lose this bare minimum experience that we have? And I feel like that's kind of what you're breaking out of here. Kind of breaking out of this energy of settling, of just surviving, and allowing yourself to step into an energy of thriving and living a life in alignment with the flow of the universe here. And it's all because of what it is that you've been through. And this awakening is going to lead to really good things. I can definitely tell you that. All right, what can Cancer expect in their immediate future? Should they move forward in alignment with their higher self? Immediate future for Cancer. I knew we were going to see the Two of Wands. I saw it in my head. Two of Wands with the Knight of Wands. I mean, this really is, and I already said it, like your coming out party, your reveal party. Because this is this energy, the Knight of Wands, of like putting it all out there, leaps of faith, taking risks. And then the Two of Wands is like what really aligns with you, your path, your what's really meant for you here. And this feels like this is this energy of, like taking a leap towards what's really meant for you. You've done the settling. You've learned that settling doesn't work. Settling doesn't give you what it is that you desire. Begging for your needs to be met doesn't give you, doesn't lead you to what it is that you desire. Burning yourself out doesn't lead you to what it is that you desire. So you're going to do things differently moving forward, because I feel like, and this is all because you've learned that you can. Again, you kind of are stepping into your power of learning what is really possible for you here. I really like this energy. It's very powerful here. And all of this is kind of what leads to this Nine of Pentacles, to this wish fulfillment. What else can Cancer expect in their immediate future? Should they move forward in alignment with their higher self? It's alignment. I mean, it's an awakening that leads to alignment. Nine of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Cups and the Magician in reverse. So usually this Eight of Cups can be this energy of kind of like walking away from what doesn't serve you, leaving something behind. But I actually am seeing this and this energy more as like a journey. And then this Nine of Swords in reverse is like you don't have anything to fear on this journey, because as you move through this journey, especially with the Magician in reverse, you're going to have all of the tools you need. You might not have all the tools you need right now. You might not know how things are going to be okay in the end. You just need to know that you're going to have all of the tools that you need as you continue to move forward. Loss, failure, those are never destinations. That every time that we kind of reach a road bump on our journey, it's only a either redirection or kind of an obstacle that has a solution. Either way, it just means that we're in the middle of a journey. So this is interesting because this actually, instead of saying like what to expect, this is more reassurance. It's like, just know that you have and will have everything you need on this journey. Like the Nine of Swords in reverse, you don't have anything to fear. You don't have anything to worry about. Doesn't mean you're not going to, but that reassurance can help you. And like the universe is there to reassure you. Oh my gosh, and there's the Nine of Pentacles right there. All right. What else does Cancer need to know about their immediate future? The path will be clear. The Ace of Swords. It's like a breakthrough, like clarity. Because I don't feel like the path feels very clear right now. I feel like things feel very fuzzy and hazy, and you're in the unknown and you're unsure. But just know that as you move forward, things are going to be clear. Like the path to your desires is going to reveal itself. But the only way that that can happen is if you continue to move forward on this path. I have definitely learned the only way that we won't get to what it is, to where it is we're trying to go, or that we won't be able to manifest what it is that we want to, is if we give up on it. That is like the only way that we can't have whatever it is that we ultimately desire. Now, you're kind of uncovering, this could be, for some of you, this could very much be divine redirection from one path to another. This could be kind of this personal transformation that's going to start to lead to your life transforming. I ultimately feel like that's what it is. It's like you're going through this deep awakening, this deep personal transformation, and then you kind of watch, because as above, so below, as within, so without. As you change within, your life starts to change in good ways, and that's what starts to kind of attract wish fulfillment and abundance and the joy and all of the things that you felt you were lacking in your recent past. Now, all of this is should you choose to move forward in alignment with your higher self. So we're going to hop on over to the extended to look at what can you do right now to ensure that you're moving forward in alignment with your higher self. Again, the information for that is in the description box below. Thank you so much, Cancer, as always, for your support of my channel. I do hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, Cancer, I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right, bye, Cancer.